Dear child, the angels have an important message for you. The breath of heaven carries a sacred truth, one that will unfold within you like a flower, blossoming at the perfect time. In the vastness of existence, where time moves like mist upon eternal waters, your destiny has already been written. The name of the one meant to walk beside you was decided long before the stars were placed in the heavens. This is not an accident, not a fleeting emotion, not a chance encounter. It was written with perfect wisdom before the foundation of the world was laid. The name that will soon be revealed to you is not just a collection of letters, not just a sound that fades with time. It is a name known in the celestial realms, spoken when the rivers were set to flow, whispered when the first breath of life was given. The one destined for you is not a stranger in eternity. Your essence and theirs have been intertwined beyond what mortal eyes can see. You have searched, you have questioned, you have wept in solitude, wondering if love has forgotten you. Hear this now. The divine has never overlooked you. The name of the one meant for you is already written in the heavens. It is only a matter of time before you know. Perhaps you have wondered why love has not yet arrived, why the longing in your heart remains unanswered. Perhaps you have known fleeting moments of connection, brief glimpses of what could have been, or the pain of love lost. Perhaps you have questioned if you were meant to walk this path alone. But love has not passed you by. Love is not blind to your waiting. Your life is a tapestry woven with purpose. Every thread, joy, sorrow, patience, growth, is leading you toward the one who was always meant to find you. Do not seek love with restless hands. Do not chase it as if it might slip away. Love does not bloom in haste. It does not reveal itself through impatience. Just as a seed rests beneath the earth, only blossoming when the season is right, love too unfolds in perfect timing. The same divine hand that formed the stars, that carved the mountains, that breathed life into all creation, holds the perfect moment for love to find you. What is destined? For you will not come through striving. It will not come through force. It will come through faith, through surrender, through divine alignment. Perhaps you have already met this soul, but have not yet recognized them. Perhaps they were a fleeting presence in your life, someone whose significance is still hidden. Or perhaps they remain unseen, waiting for the moment when recognition will spark within your spirit. When the time is right, when your heart and theirs are fully prepared, the veil will lift. You will know, not with doubt, not with confusion, but with an unshakable certainty that only divine love can bring. Do not fear if the name that comes to you is unexpected. Do not resist if it is different from what you imagined. The divine sees beyond what you see. You have dreamed of love in the way your heart has known how to dream. But the love that awaits you is greater than anything you have ever conceived. It is a love forged beyond time, a love that reflects the harmony of creation, a love that will uplift, transform, and bring you closer to the highest version of yourself. It will not ask you to shrink. It will not demand that you lose yourself. It will call you to expand into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Even now, the one meant for you is being prepared. They are walking their own path, learning, growing, being shaped by the gentle hands of grace. They may not know that each step they take is bringing them closer to you, just as your steps are leading you toward them. They, too, have faced trials. They have carried burdens. They have learned lessons that will make their love for you even deeper. Though they may not yet know your name, their soul is already connected to yours. And when the time is right, that connection will become clear. You are not alone in this journey. The divine is guiding you both, aligning your paths so that when you meet, your hearts will recognize each other in perfect harmony. Do not let fear cloud your heart. Do not let doubt steal your peace. Do not let impatience make you settle for anything less than what has been written for you. Instead, prepare yourself, not by striving, not by worrying, but by trusting. Align yourself with divine love. Become the highest, purest reflection of love that you were meant to be. As you grow, as you shine, as you embrace your true self, you will become the light that draws them to you. Love is not about desperate searching. It is about becoming ready. And when the moment comes, when the name is whispered into your soul, you will know. True love does not bring confusion. It does not bring fear. It comes with peace, with clarity, with a knowing that surpasses understanding. It will not demand that you compromise your soul. It will not come with chaos. Divine love is not hurried. It is not anxious. It moves with quiet confidence, knowing that what is meant to be will always find its way. Rejoice in the waiting. Celebrate the unfolding of this mystery. Trust in the divine story that is being written for you. For the one who authored your destiny has already seen its fulfillment, and it is more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Your love story is not incomplete. It is simply waiting for the right moment to be revealed. Trust the process. Every moment of waiting, every lesson learned, every step taken is bringing you closer to the love that has always been destined for you. O divine creator, eternal light, source of all love and wisdom, we, your celestial messengers, bow before you in reverence. We lift our voices in praise, for you are the author of all that is holy, all that is pure, all that is destined beyond time. Tonight, we come before you, carrying the prayers of this beloved soul, who longs to know the name written in the sacred book of destiny, the name of the one chosen to be their eternal companion. We offer their heart into the radiance of your presence, open and ready to receive the love that has been divinely ordained. O Holy One, weaver of fate, you bind souls together with threads of light, unseen yet unbreakable. You have spoken each name into existence, breathed life into every heart, written every sacred union before the dawn of time. You have not made love a fleeting dream or an uncertain hope, but a promise inscribed upon the fabric of eternity. Divine Creator, we ask you now, reveal the path, unveil the name, and let love take its rightful place. Let what has been destined come to pass. Let the heart that longs to find its counterpart be led to the one it was always meant to embrace. And when the moment of recognition arrives, may it be met with peace, joy, and the deep assurance that love, true and everlasting, has finally found its way home. Lord, as this soul journeys through life, if their heart is weary, renew it with your peace. If doubt creeps in like a shadow, let your eternal light drive it away. If time has made them question, remind them that your timing is always perfect, never early, never late, but exactly as it should be. May your divine plan unfold, not by force, not by human effort, but through the gentle unfolding of destiny as you have written it in the highest. Heavens, let the name you have chosen come forth in the right season, by your will alone. May their spirit be open to receive, to recognize, and to embrace the love you have ordained. Whether this love is near or far, expected or unexpected, we call upon the angels of heaven to surround this soul, to guard them with divine protection, shielding them from false love, from illusions that may lead them astray. Keep their faith unwavering. Keep their heart anchored in trust. Keep their soul aligned with truth. May they discern what is real and what is fleeting, standing firm in your guidance rather than the distractions of the world. We intercede, not only for the one who seeks, but also for the one they are destined to find. Wherever they may be in this moment, on whatever path they walk, may your hands be upon them, shaping them into the fullness of who they are meant to be. If they carry burdens, lighten them. If they feel lost, lead them back to clarity. If their heart is hesitant or closed to love, awaken it in the perfect hour. Let them grow in wisdom, in strength, in understanding, so that when the time comes, they are fully ready to receive the gift you have prepared. When these two souls meet, may their recognition be profound, undeniable, like the first light of dawn after a long night, like a melody once forgotten, but instantly familiar. Let there be no fear, no hesitation, only a deep and sacred knowing that this is the one you have chosen. May their spirits recognize each other before words are spoken. May their hearts move in harmony before a single step is taken. Let this love be pure, filled with grace, unshaken by doubts or circumstances. A love that is not driven by fleeting emotions, but by the steady, unwavering force of divine purpose. O God of miracles, we do not ask for an ordinary love. We do not ask for affection that fades. We ask for a love that mirrors your own, patient and kind, enduring and selfless, strong yet tender. Love that does not wither, but deepens with time. Let their relationship be built on truth, their foundation firm in faith. May they walk together with understanding. May their days be filled with laughter. May their nights be wrapped in peace. Let them support each other in times of trial, uplift one another in moments of doubt, and always remember, it was your divine hand that brought them together. If this soul has been waiting in faith, waiting in longing, waiting in silent prayers and unseen tears, honor their patience, reward their trust, show them that no waiting is ever in vain, that no hope is wasted when placed in your hands. May they one day look back and see every delay, every moment of solitude, every unanswered question was preparing them for something far greater than they had imagined. Strengthen their faith in the process. For in your perfect wisdom, you are shaping them into the person they need to be, so that when love arrives, it is not only a blessing, but a reflection of their own readiness to receive it. And if the love you have written for them does not come in the way they expected, if it looks different from what they had envisioned, grant them the wisdom to see beyond the surface, the humility to surrender their own plans, the grace to embrace the beauty of your will, for your ways are higher than ours, your thoughts beyond what we can comprehend. What you have written is flawless, what you have ordained is holy, and what you have promised will never return void. Give them the clarity to recognize your hand in all things, the courage to trust in what they cannot yet see, and the faith to follow where you lead. So even now, before the answer comes, we give thanks. We praise you for the love that is already unfolding, for the divine union that is drawing ever closer, for the hands that will one day hold each other, for the hearts that will soon beat as one, for the souls that were always meant to meet. We celebrate the miracle of love, not as the world sees it, but as you created it to be. Not fleeting, not uncertain, not bound by time, but eternal, divine, ordained from the beginning. A love not built on fear, but on faith. Not on longing, but on trust. Not on chasing, but on becoming. Love is not a question, but an answer already written. Not a search, but a journey of preparation. Not an accident, but a masterpiece, crafted by divine hands. Every step taken, every lesson learned, every tear shed in waiting was never in vain. It was all leading to this, to the moment when love arrives, not rushed, not forced, but in perfect time. Your time, for you, are the keeper of all things, the writer of all destinies, the one who sets the stars in motion and the hearts of lovers on their path. You are the weaver of fates, the hand that gently guides, the voice that whispers, "Trust me, I am working even when you cannot see." May their story glorify your name, not just in its beginning, but in its unfolding, not just in its beauty, but in its challenges, not just in joy, but in every trial that love will overcome. May it be a testament of your faithfulness, that what you promise, you fulfill, that what you ordain, no force can undo, that what you join together, no one can separate. May their love reflect your goodness, a love that forgives, a love that endures, a love that shines even in the darkest nights. May their love be a beacon of hope for those who are still waiting, for the ones who cry out, "Will love ever find me?" For the ones who wonder, "Have I been forgotten?" For the ones who have known heartbreak and question if love is real. Let this love be proof that divine love is never late, that what is meant for you will never pass you by, that no delay is without purpose, that no longing goes unnoticed, that no prayer goes unheard. The love you bring together is not like the love of the world, not shallow, not uncertain, not built on fleeting emotions, but on a foundation stronger than stone. Love that bends but does not break. Love that stands the test of time. Love that echoes through eternity. May their love be a reflection of you, pure, steady, unshaken, patient in waiting, kind in its giving, strong in its trials, unstoppable in its purpose. May it inspire others to believe in divine love, to trust in divine timing, to surrender the need to control and embrace the unfolding of destiny. For love is not something to be chased, it is something to be received, not something to be taken, but something to be given freely. Love is not about possession, it is about unity. Two souls, once apart, but never truly separate, drawn together by the unseen hand of heaven. Each step of their journey bringing them closer to one another, even when they do not see it, even when they do not know. Love is moving, shaping, aligning, preparing them for the day when their eyes will meet and their hearts will say, "It was always you, for what you have written was never in question. What you have ordained was never uncertain. What you have promised was never in doubt. Your will is perfect. Your love is unfailing. Your timing is divine, and so we surrender. We let go of fear. We release impatience. We trust in the process. We trust in you. May they walk in faith, even when the path is unclear, even when waiting feels endless, even when doubt tries to whisper, "Perhaps love has forgotten me." Let them know, love has not forgotten. Love does not forget what was written by divine hands. It does not lose its way. It does not fade into nothingness. It is alive, moving toward them, step by step, moment by moment. Even now, love is on its way. It is not lost. It is not uncertain. It is not delayed. It is simply aligning with the perfect time. And when the time comes, when destiny calls, when divine hands open the way, their hearts will recognize the truth. They will see they were never apart, not truly, not in the way that matters, for their souls have always known each other, even before this lifetime, even before this moment, for in the eyes of the divine, there was never separation, only waiting, only preparing, only the journey leading them home to each other. Their love was not an accident. It was not left to chance. It was spoken into existence by the Creator of all things. Before the stars were placed in the heavens, before the rivers were set to flow, before the first breath of life was taken, it was written, it was sealed, it was already decided. And so they waited, not knowing their waiting was sacred, not knowing each moment of longing was a step closer to the one meant for them, not knowing that what felt like delay was divine preparation. For true love does not come unready. It does not arrive before its time. It does not rush forward in impatience. It unfolds as the divine has ordained. And when they stand before each other, heart to heart, soul to soul, they will see Every tear, every prayer, every moment of loneliness was not for nothing. It was for this love, this union, this sacred meeting of souls. They will not question it. They will not fear it. They will not wonder if it is real. For real love is known, not in the mind, but in the soul. It does not need proof. It does not need validation. It simply is. This is the love heaven has prepared. The love that waited for its perfect time. The love that was always meant to be. It will not be like love the world gives. It will not come with confusion. It will not be built on empty promises. It will not demand, control, or take. It will give. It will uplift. It will nourish the soul. It will make them more of who they were always meant to be. It will not dim their light. It will help them shine. It will not weaken them. It will make them stronger. This love will not shake with time. It will not fade with trials. It will not be shaken by storms. It will stand, firm, unmovable, divine, because it was never theirs to create. It was always yours. You are the author of love. You are the keeper of all hearts. You are the one who binds souls together with invisible threads. Threads that cannot be broken. Threads that are stronger than time. Threads that lead, again and again, to the love that was always meant to be. They do not need to search. They do not need to chase. They only need to trust. Trust that love is finding its way. Trust that what is meant for them is already moving toward them. Trust that nothing can keep them from the love you have ordained. Not distance, not delay, not doubt. For what you have written, no hand can erase. What you have spoken, no force can undo. What you have promised, no power can change. And so they will wait, not in fear, but in faith, not in longing, but in readiness, not in desperation, but in confidence, because they know what is meant for them will come. It will not be rushed. It will not be forced. It will arrive exactly as you planned. And when it does, they will know. They will recognize. They will feel it in the deepest part of their being. They will see that love has always been near. That love was never lost. That love was always on its way. And so they will receive it, not with fear, but with open arms. Not with doubt, but with certainty. Not with hesitation, but with peace. For this is the love that carries heaven's mark. This is the love that was sealed before time began. This is the love that was never in question. May they embrace it fully. May they cherish it deeply. May they honor it always. May they never take it for granted. May they love as you love, purely, faithfully, unconditionally. May their love be a light, a love that brings healing, a love that brings joy, a love that brings peace, a love that is greater than anything they imagined. For love from you is always greater, always deeper, always more beautiful than we could ever conceive. So let them receive it fully. Let them trust in your perfect plan. Let them walk with faith and open hearts. Let them be ready, not just to receive love, but to give it, to honor it, to protect it, to nurture it, to reflect your love in all they do. And as they walk together, may they always remember their love is not just for them. It is a testament of your faithfulness, a story written by divine hands, a light that will shine for others to see. May their love inspire hope. May their love be an example of trust. May their love be a reminder that you, O Lord, are the true author of love. That love is not random. That love is not a mistake. That love does not come by chance, but by divine design. That love is not lost, but waiting for its time. That love is not silent, but always speaking, always calling, always drawing two hearts together. That every heartache was never wasted. That every tear watered the soil for something greater to bloom. That every prayer was not ignored, but answered in ways they could not yet see. that every waiting season was not an empty space, but a sacred time of preparation, that every lonely night was not punishment, but a moment of refining, a moment where the soul grew, a moment where faith deepened, a moment where trust was tested and made strong, a moment where longing turned into patience, a moment where dreams were shaped into something real, a moment where love was coming closer, even when it seemed far away. For something sacred was being prepared, something greater than fleeting passion, something deeper than surface love, something stronger than the world could offer, something eternal, something heaven sent, a love that could not be taken away, a love that could not be shaken by time, a love that would not fade, but only grow richer, only grow fuller, only grow more beautiful. And when they finally stand together, when their eyes meet, when their souls recognize each other, they will feel it, a stirring deep within, a voice that whispers, "This is it." Not a question, not a doubt, a knowing, a certainty, a peace that settles into their bones, into their breath, into their very being. For this is not just love. This is destiny. This is the unfolding of what heaven has written. This is the meeting of two souls who were never truly apart. This is the completion of a story that began long before they knew its name. They will not need to ask, "Is this real?" They will not need to wonder, "Is this the one?" Their hearts will know. Their spirits will answer. Their souls will whisper, "It was always you." For it was, since the beginning, since before time, since before the first breath was taken, since before their eyes had ever seen each other, since before they even knew what love was. It was already written, already decided, already unfolding, already waiting. Love was not missing. It was simply on its way. It was moving closer. It was finding its way through every delay, through every moment of doubt, through every question asked in the dark. And now, love stands before them, whole, complete, exactly as it was always meant to be, and they will see. Nothing was lost, nothing was broken, nothing was wasted. Every wrong turn was leading them to the right place. Every heartbreak was making room for a love that would never break. Every delay was protecting them from settling for less than what was written. Every lonely night was a reminder that love was still unfolding. That love was not absent, that love was not gone, that love was simply waiting for the perfect time to be revealed. And now that time has come. Now love has arrived. Now they are standing where they were always meant to stand. Hand in hand, heart to heart, soul to soul. Not strangers, not new to each other, but known. Known in a way that defies time. Known in a way that defies logic. Known in a way that only divine love can reveal. For love is not about finding someone new. It is about remembering someone your soul has always known. And as they stand together, they will feel it. The peace, the certainty, the deep, unshakable truth that this was meant to be, that this is not coincidence, that this is not ordinary, that this is love as you created it to be, holy, pure, unbreakable. And they will step forward, together, not in fear, not in hesitation, but in faith, knowing that love will guide them, knowing that love will hold them, knowing that love will carry them through. For this is not love that fades, not love that weakens, not love that crumbles under pressure. This is love that stands, love that lasts, love that echoes through eternity. This is love that was always meant to find them, and now it has. And so they will honor it, they will cherish it, they will protect it, they will grow it into something even greater. For true love does not stop at the meeting. It begins there. It takes root. It flourishes. It becomes a reflection of something divine. And in their love, they will see a glimpse of heaven, a glimpse of the Creator's heart, a glimpse of the love that made the universe itself, a love that was spoken into existence before the first dawn, a love that was seen by the stars before their light touched the earth, a love that was whispered in eternity before their souls took form, and they will give thanks. For every moment that led them here, for every lesson that shaped them, for every prayer that carried them, for every tear that softened their hearts, for every waiting season that made them ready, for love that came in its perfect time, not rushed, not late, not forced, not fragile, but steady, strong, unshaken. A love that arrived exactly as it was meant to, not in a way they expected, not in a way they planned, but in a way only the divine could have written. A love that was never lost, but always on its way, moving through time, moving through space, moving through moments they did not even know were guiding them closer. A love that waited until they were ready, until their hearts could hold it, until their spirits could embrace it, until their souls could fully receive the depth of what was being given. A love that did not demand, but invited. A love that did not rush, but allowed time to unfold. A love that did not take, but gave freely. A love that did not fade, but grew stronger with every test. For love that stood firm through every storm. That was not shaken by winds. That was not broken by trials. That did not waver in uncertainty. That did not fall apart when the world tried to pull it down. A love that held on. A love that endured. A love that proved itself, not in words, but in action. Not in fleeting emotions, but in deep, steady presence. A love that is now theirs to hold, not just for a moment, not just for a season, but for a lifetime. A love to cherish, to wake up to every morning, to carry through every chapter of life, to protect, to honor, to keep sacred, to nurture as one nurtures a fire that must never be extinguished. A love that will not grow cold, a love that will not fade with time, a love that will deepen, that will expand, that will reflect the divine more and more each day. A love that will teach them patience, that will teach them kindness, that will teach them what it means to truly give of themselves, to truly see another soul, not just in moments of joy, but in moments of struggle, to stand together, not just in the light, but in the shadows, to hold each other, not just in certainty, but in times of question, to love, not just when it is easy, but when it requires effort, when it requires choosing, when it requires faith. For love is not just a feeling. Love is a commitment. Love is a choice to keep showing up, a choice to keep believing, a choice to keep loving again and again, no matter what comes. And so they will whisper it again. It was always you. It was you in every lifetime. It was you in every dream. It was you in every prayer. It was you in every silent longing. It was you before they knew your name. It was you before their eyes had ever seen you. It was you before they even understood what love truly meant. For it was. It always was. And now it is. It is real. It is here. It is theirs to embrace, and they will not take it lightly. They will not let it slip through their hands. They will not treat it as ordinary. For this love is sacred. This love is divine. This love was written by heaven itself. This love is a reflection of something greater than themselves. This love carries the fingerprints of the Creator. This love is a blessing, not just to them, but to all who witness it. A love that will shine, a love that will inspire, a love that will stand as proof that what is meant to be will always find its way, that what is written cannot be erased, that what is divine cannot be undone, that what is truly destined cannot be broken by time, by distance, by circumstance. They will walk forward together, not looking back in regret, but looking ahead in faith. For this love is only beginning. It is only now unfolding. It is only now stepping into its fullness, and they will hold each other, knowing that every moment before this one was leading them here, that love was never missing, that love was never absent, that love was always near. It was only waiting for them to be ready to receive it, to be strong enough to hold it, to be wise enough to cherish it, to be faithful enough to keep it sacred forever. And so it is. Amen.